examples of women, what they do when a relationship doesn't go their way, and how that hurts the man, right? But they rely on his virtue. They rely on your morality as a man to get things done and to fall for their manipulative tricks because you're that robot to them. They look up to you and want shit done by you. They want the power of your mind, the power of your body. They want your dedication and your hard work to create money and wealth for them to take advantage of. Imagine, man. Imagine if you had that fucking robot. That's how women think. These feminist whores think that. They've got cold black hearts, and they see men as resource they can command, the way you would command a robot. Their days are numbered, women are. This fucking game is long from being done, but it's certainly not going to swing a whole lot further to their side. I think men are going to wake up as they continue to pay more and more and get less and less. And now Mgtow is available as a philosophy, and it's easy to find on YouTube and the internet. Fuck, hallelujah, right? But men are moral. We are good. And like I said, I like to instruct, right, and teach, and I like to learn from you guys through your comments and other video producers. But I also like to encourage men. I like to tell men how good they are, right? You hear about it every fucking day on the news, in movies, on television, in newspapers and magazines, at your fucking work, right? On billboards driving down the fucking street, you hear how shitty men are. How we're deadbeat dads. When they came out with that fucking saying, it pissed me off. I was a kid. Deadbeat dads, right? Men are shit. Men are misogynists. Men are sexist and bigots. Right? All they do is take advantage of women. What? By giving them everything they have? Is that how they're taking advantage of women? By taking care of them from the fucking time they wake up to the time they go to sleep? And not to mention taking care of them with a house while they sleep. It's your virtue, men, your morality, the goodness in your heart that women want and they rely on so that they can control you. You can dismiss the woman. You can put her out of your life and still know and still believe that you are a good and moral man and you don't need them. Self-respect and dignity is the gift a man gives himself. A man can have pride in being a man. Never apologize for being a man. And when you don't apologize, when you recognize the goodness of yourself, and you develop your pride in self, and you develop your self-respect, you realize you don't need affirmation from a woman. You don't need to be recognized by a woman in order to feel good about yourself. That is a trick they have taught us. Comes from indoctrination in schools and the social games that women play, where they trick men and tell you that in order to feel good about yourself, you need validation from them. I really want to thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot to me to know that we as men are moral, good, virtuous, and I'm going to say it, right? Creatures of God. We were created this way, right? I didn't learn to be a good man. I was born a good man. You were too. And we need to stop looking to women for validation and for confirmation that we're good. They already know. That's why they're taking advantage of you, is because they know you're virtuous and they know you're good and they know you're intelligent and physically capable and that you are willing to help them. But instead of offering love and offering themselves to us, women choose to manipulate you, and then they play their games with guilt and shame and shit tests, right? And then they use their bluffs by saying, if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to remove myself from the equation and punish you. You're the one that's going to lose, they think, When in reality, when you're a strong man and you realize who you are, you're valuable and you belong to yourself and you are virtuous and moral, then women will lose control of you because you will accept not only the responsibility for your actions, but you will recover the value of yourself. I have these talks with everyone I can, but I think I laid this one down pretty good. Men are virtuous. Women lack virtue. Men are moral. Women lack morality. Women have judgment. They know what's right and wrong. And they'll judge you and they'll tell you what they think you need to hear so that they can manipulate and control you. But they are not your judge. You are your own judge. You know the difference between right and wrong. You're a moral man. You don't need them. But they have convinced us, women have. These feminist whores, right? They are the feminine usurpers, right? They've got vaginas, they've got tits, but they are not true women. They are master manipulators. They are chameleons in a woman's body, but they are selfish demons who set out to use men and then destroy men. And they rely on your morality, your virtue, to control you. And they demand that you don't respect yourself, but look to them for that validation that we desire. But when we give ourselves that validation, and when we have fellowship with other men, you can get that validation from other men, right? You can give it to yourself as a gift. It's called pride. That's what matters. I'm going to tell you guys right now, share this fucking video. Hit the share button and share it with other men, Mgtow or not, young, old, in between, married, divorced, fuck, especially those guys that are engaged. They need to understand they're falling into a fucking trap. It's one I fought with for 23 years. The trick, right? My virtue being held hostage by someone who was a materialist and who hated me. So please, gentlemen, help other men. Right? Men have morals. Women are amoral. They have no morals. They only have wants, and they're very animalistic. Okay, and last but not least, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been contributing through fan funding. There's a button down there, support button, and people are contributing dollars and $5 bills here and there, and even bigger. And I really appreciate it. It helps pay the bills. It helps fund my activities. And you could call it research if you want. You know, my interactions socially put me in a position to see what women are doing. And then I can bring that information, new stories and new concepts back to this channel to share with you guys. So thank you again. And probably most of all, thanks for your comments. Because when new guys, new Mgtow curious, Mgtow interested men come here, they're going to read your comments. And those comments are going to instruct them and show them that it's not just me as the guy who's up here talking, but other men on this channel agree in general and then have specific differences or ideas or additions to the concepts presented in the video. And that makes a video that has a small value a video of massive value to many, many men. So please remember, right? I'm the man. I have the penis. I have self-respect. I have pride. I have value. And I don't need a woman to tell me I'm good or bad in order to believe anything. I'm a good man. I have the penis. Right? I make it happen. Semper Fi. I'll talk to you guys again real soon.